I am obsessed with light. It means everything in the home. Having automatic lights and LEDs that turn on automatically every day, it's something I don't need to think about. It's that warm feeling when something just happens for you without you needing to do something. And please write me a comment if you agree or you can relate with that, because it's really poignant, especially from someone who kind of organizes all of those things style-wise in the house. It falls on us to create that magic. If you are that sort of person, make sure to subscribe and check out some of my other videos. But today is a really exciting video. Potentially the best garden solar lights possible because of one feature that I have never seen on any other fairy light or garden light outdoors, which doesn't cost over 40 to 50 to 60 pounds / dollars. This was under $20 and under 15 pounds. I cannot believe it. This is not sponsored, but the links will be down below for this exact model. It comes in these selection of light colors. And let's get on with the unboxing. So here is the garden stake. Not only do you get 200 of them, I chose the warm white variant. Nothing wrong with cool white, I just don't like it at all. Maybe for me, everything wrong with it, unless it's mixed with a warm white, it's that kind of icicle color. I did that in a video down below if you want to watch how I did my Christmas lights on the tree, which was a lot of fun to film. So 200 fairy LED lights, which are fully weatherproof and perfect for outside. And then a remote. This is where it gets very interesting. So this is something that we've all bought for the garden before, solar lights. And they're great when the sun's out. But have you ever noticed those days where it's not on for that long, or there was only a bit of sun later on in the afternoon, so they only really stay on for 1 to 2 hours in the evening, even when you've spent quite a lot of money on them? Trust me, I've been there, and that has been my issue with every single solar light outside. I was adamant to find the perfect one, which does this. You can pre-charge the battery, so there is constantly some power in this device. This is a game changer, meaning that you do not need to rely on full sun all day. There will be a constant amount to keep the fairy lights going, but it will top itself up with the solar energy. Yeah, you can tell I'm excited about this. If this answers my prayers in terms of having a set of fairy lights that even works in winter, then I can't even tell you how happy I would be. This is the attachment. You can tighten that up to make it more rigid if needed. So they say for solar panels, it's better to have it at a slight angle towards where most of the light will be. Depending on whether it's winter or summer, I would change the angle just because of the sun rising and setting differently. If you weren't going to put this in a pot, you can use these to screw them in on a wall or a wooden trellis, which is what I think I'm going to be doing. It already looks like it's quite full charge, but what I want to do is make sure that it is fully charged. And this is charged by USB-C, which means that we all will have this at home, and it will be really easy, even if you lost this, to keep that charge up. What I like as well is the fact that you could, technically, no matter how it's fixed to a wall or a plant, you could then bring this module in the home, give it a quick top up and charge, and then leave it outside. I genuinely think this answers a lot of our issues, and we need to look after each other. Down below I'll have links to all my indoor LEDs, which I'm obsessed with. They're always on offer, so I'll put that outlet store price down below. It's how I keep sponsorships away, by helping to support the channel using my affiliate links. With this device, it's going to be really interesting to see how it works, you know, after summer, in autumn, in winter even. So if you are watching this at any time of the year, feel free to write a comment down below and just say, hey, how's it been going? And I'll let you know. What I like as well is you could actually hang this somewhere if you really wanted to. But what I'm going to do now is just give this a charge. Wow, okay. Let's simulate night sky. So this hasn't had any solar energy yet, just inside the house. This is some of the battery that's already in the package. So I'm just gonna cover it. Look at that, a gorgeous. You'll see a little flicker, that's just because of the camera recording. But to the naked eye, there is no flicker, I promise. This is beautiful. Looks like plugged in ones to the wall. So I'm going to click off, and then I'm going to give this a charge. There's also different modes, which is quite good as well. So let's just cycle through how these modes look. This is screaming to be used at Christmas time, especially with a slow glow, so it's kind of alternating. I love this one. Does anyone have a neighbour that likes to leave these settings on all year round? And it's brighter than the North Star. At Christmas, I literally had to get blackout blinds just because of someone's choice. I'm no Grinch here. Christmas is my favourite time of the year, and everyone should express themselves, but it's a bit much. Let me know down below if you agree. So this is steady on. You'll see a little flicker slightly. That's just because of the frame rate of this camera. But to the naked eye, this is completely flat. The remote is interesting as well because you can actually dim it, which is exciting because if you didn't need it full power, this is only going to elongate the length of time that it's turned on. So there's 8 settings in total. I like the fact that there's a timer, which means that it will be on for 8 hours. If I click 8 hours or 6 hours or 4 hours, does it stay on for that time, then turn off, but then turn on again at the same time that I did? If it does that, this is worth 4 times the amount that I paid for it, honestly. If not, it's not the end of the world, but that would be a really good feature. I will follow up in the descriptions down below. I hope you enjoy this video. I'm going to quickly show you how it looks installed. Remember, all the information will be below for this exact kit, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.